It works. Okay, this is the Common Council meeting to be held Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025 at 7 p.m. The meeting is called to order. Would you please call the roll?
Alderperson Juzwicki.
Present.
Alderperson Bailey.
Present.
Alderperson Kastner.
Present.
Alderperson Sarian.
Present.
Alderperson Akers.
Present.
We're all here. We have the deacon here this evening for prayer.
Good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
We begin our prayer.
Yep, it's on.
As we pause for prayer, let us be thankful for this day as our cold, wintry weather begins. This evening we gather in your presence, Heavenly Father, asking for your blessings on all of us. And we also ask for your guidance on this common council that has gathered here this evening to do the work that they were chosen to do to best serve this community. May their efforts be blessed with insight and guided by understanding. And lastly, dear Lord, watch over all of us as we prepare to enjoy this holiday season. Keep us safe in our travels. And as this meeting comes to a close, deliver us to our homes safely, where we await your new day tomorrow. Amen.
Amen.
Item C is the Pledge of Allegiance. Would you please join me? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, moving along, I'd entertain under item D the approval, or I'd look for a motion to approve the November.
I'll make a motion to
By
approve those minutes.
Alderperson Bailey, is there a second?
Second.
By Alderperson Akers. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Under Mayor's report, I'll try to keep it brief, just a few things. Jeff Katz notified me today that the DOT notified him that that there has been plans to put the sound barriers in from 60th to 68th on the north side of the freeway, and that's anticipated to start next year.
2027.
27, is it? Okay, sorry about that.
That damn near is next year. That almost is next year.
I guess it is kind of getting close, isn't it? That leaves a couple of barriers that we all think are pretty important. Probably.
It also includes Loomis to 35th on the south side past
Does
the.
it really? I didn't see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I only saw that one.
Yeah, no, it's that too on that map.
So that includes Shirley's district on the south end.
It's
where-
interesting because originally they said they wouldn't put it past the new apartments, but it
It is
includes.
going past apartments?
Yeah,
Okay, so from Loomis to 35th and on the south side, right?
yeah.
And 60th to 68th on the north side. It leaves one area in the city that I'm aware of then, two areas. The one over by Alderperson Bailey, which is 76 in there, kind of.
Those people are asking for barriers for years and.
Right, right. And then,
They are
and
up
they're
to
very
68th.
vocal.
and then the other is on Dryer Place in Alderperson Kastner's district, where the house is literally, 20, 30 feet from the highway, and a county DPW driver was pushed off the road, died in the person's front yard. Remember that?
I do remember that.
So.
I don't want to be remiss.
We will strenuously work for those other barriers.
The area between 124th and
And yeah, as you go out further, if you go out further west,
that is,
that's on 43 itself,
Yeah.
so but that's another area.
And when will this happen?
27.
27.
When do we know?
So we just found out about this 2 or 3 hours ago, or I did anyways. And so we don't know anything else, and we're trying to figure out, there was money placed in the state budget originally in one area and then kind of shifted around, and the area expanded for it. So we don't know if this is all of the money that was budgeted or whether there's more coming. I suspect it's all that was budgeted, because it seems like it's more than what was actually budgeted based on the project cost. So it's about a $10 million project. Second thing I wanted to say is today, Greenfield High School, I was invited to speak along with Superintendent Elliott, Senator Carpenter, Senator Larson, Representative Rodriguez, and Representative Kirsch to speak to 3 civics classes in the auditorium where we were asked questions. Had some really good questions. It was great. I unfortunately swore with the S word twice. But I warned everybody that I was coming, and I couldn't help it. But I did that. But it was really great to see the people, the students, at least half of them. I asked the question, okay, I don't know if you know, there's a law that mandates that civics is now taught in schools, which when we were growing up, it was taught, and then somewhere along the line it wasn't taught, or maybe it was taught and people didn't have to take it. So I asked, how many of you would have taken this class if it wasn't mandated, right? And I think over half said they would have taken it, which was encouraging to me. The half empty part is that half of the people wouldn't have taken it. But it was really good, and I hope they continue to do that every year. So it was kind of cool. The other thing that happened today, our financial people met with Greendale's financial people. We're going through this fire consolidation talk and studies. A couple weeks ago, we had all of our legal people, or we decided on the legal strategy and the legal methods that we're going to try to go, to get it worked out. And we met with potential counsel to do that. Today, Paul and Tim and the representatives from Greendale, we were all together, and we are all kind of on the same path as far as getting the information together to make a reasonable decision, hopefully, okay? So that's working well. And then finally, the most important news today is Hugh Jackman was in our city at Kopp's Restaurant. I issued a proclamation that I'm going to read tonight to put it in the record, if you don't mind. Apparently, a publicist took the proclamation, which was nice and framed and sealed, and thank you. I think you sealed it for Mary, or maybe Mary did it, or you didn't do it? Yeah, all right. But it sounds like he's gonna sign it, and maybe it'll be put up in the restaurant for everyone to see. But this was the proclamation. Whereas the musical duo of Mike and Claire Sardina, known as Lightning and Thunder, are ingrained in the history and tradition of Milwaukee and Wisconsin's music scene, and whereas, like no other place, Kopp's Frozen Custard is an integral part of the fabric of our local community, and today we are blessed to have Hugh Jackman in the city of Greenfield to celebrate his leading role in Song Sung Blue, to promote, celebrate, and enjoy these 2 foundational icons. Now, therefore, I, Michael J. Knightsky, by the virtue of authority invested in me as mayor, and on behalf of the citizens of Greenfield, do hereby proclaim today, December 2nd, 2025, as Lightning and Thunder at Kopp's Day in the city of Greenfield. So apparently it was pretty darn well received. I did get a picture of our some of our police officers with Mr. Jackman. I'm not sure I can release that picture yet because there's intellectual property issues, maybe, I don't know. But I wanted to thank him for coming to our city. In the picture, you can clearly see that it made those police officers' day. They were, that was, sometimes they get a lot of garbage and a lot of swear word that I Shirley just looks at me and with disdain. They go through a lot every day. I get to see it in the police reports. It's stuff that you and I wouldn't want to go through, honestly. It was great that they
Had a positive
they got recognized with that photo. So it was my understanding that it was absolutely packed. You needed wristbands to get in, and there was a line, and it was cold. I heard about that a lot, how cold it was. Apparently there were QR codes that you got. If you got a picture with them, only they could take the pictures, and it was subject to all sorts of intellectual property things. There were notices placed. I'm not sure if I sent that to you guys. I can. So it was a pretty cool
Probably
day.
made the line go faster too.
Yeah. Oh, and then I don't know if you want to bring this up in your Aldermanic report. Cobalt Partners and Scott Yelk are in the cover of Biz Times, talking about how he's become this wonderful developer. There was discussion, I contributed to it. 84 South now we sort of take for granted, but back then, I was doing everything I possibly could to get people to just look at our city, to develop stuff that wasn't a vape shop or a gas station or a car wash or something.
Or Walmart?
Or, well, I actually supported Walmart, knowing it was the #1 store in the state and.
First one or the second one?
I think I was on the planning commission when the first one, I don't remember.
Not either.
I know I went to a whole bunch of anniversaries there at the old store. And they gave me this, they had this sign in there that lit up for the bathroom. It says, please clean bathroom or something. Bathroom needs cleaning. And when they left, they gutted it, you know, before they sold it. And I got that sign, which I thought was pretty cool. Still have that. I collect all sorts of stupid stuff like that. But, so it was a very well-written article, I think. I think we sometimes don't understand how difficult it is to do projects like that. All of these projects are incredibly difficult to do, and they're even more difficult to do today with interest rates and financing and construction costs so that
Bill
was
was
great.
acknowledged in that,
Who?
Bill, his number 2 guy, that's
Bill Ohm and Dan Roscoff.
Oh, Dan, yeah.
So we work with them. We have meetings with them every 2-3 weeks on Wednesdays with regard to Loomis and with regard to 92nd Street and with regard to 84 South. It's my understanding with regard to 84 South, and it's not for public release, but there are 2 opportunities for the last vacant parcel. One of them may involve hospitality and one of them may involve other retail, but it's too early to talk about that until numbers and all that
Talking to
stuff.
Harnischvager, they're coming to Greenfield, so.
Harnischvager's coming? I'd love to have that, what's that, excavator?
Yeah, yeah.
That would be cool.
That
I
would
mean,
be cool.
We should get that. Put it in the park, have kids climb on it. I think that'd be fun. I'd love to climb on it. So I guess that's my marriage report.
Can I just kind of piggyback for our old Matic report on the sound barriers that are,
Is your mic on? I can't.
yeah, it is. The sound barriers that are currently going up right now.
Work?
They're working, and they're up in Shirley Crest, so they're not done yet, but they're pretty well done between Loomis and 51st Street. I kind of try and drive down there and look at them, and
What a difference. Just in that vein, I went on the other side in Shirley Crest it wasn't all in, but I went behind the barrier, and the concrete is like a fibrous material that's designed to absorb sound. And what an amazing difference. I mean, I remember being at a press conference
Yeah, right on
and
the side of the freeway.
the TV station saying, can you speak up? We can't hear you. You can actually hear yourself over there. The new pavement, it seems quieter too, which
I
is,
think that helps, but
Which
the
is amazing.
barriers were,
oh my God, and when you get out of your car and you go by the barrier, you realize how close the freeway actually is. It's like right there, right?
Yeah.
So,
and hopefully no more tires flying off into people's houses.
if they do, I think the new wall will support it, yeah. I mean, it's long overdue, and I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Bob Donovan and Senator Bradley when they were doing this. I want to, with the new barriers, Senator Carpenter, Representative Kirsch, because they worked diligently on the eastern side of the town. It's really important, and it's not a political Democrat-Republican issue. This is just the right thing to do, and it should have been done for over 4 decades. In fact, it was planned to be done 4 decades ago in the 80s, 84, over by 76th Street, which is still missing the barriers. And when they did 43 going north, or is that 41? I forget. 894 going north by Dreyer Place. They did all those barriers, and they just kind of stopped at, I think it's Beloit, right? Is it Beloit?
Before then.
Yeah, so it's like, couldn't you just do what's right, you know? I mean, and we're not asking for much, right? We don't ask the state for a lot, so.
We asked for these, and I'm glad it's we're getting some results, which is awesome.
What's that?
With the sound barriers, we're getting some results.
I
It's
mean,
awesome.
you know, yeah, it took a kick in the pants, and I'm glad they're doing it.
Took us years and years.
And so the other thing too is, I mean, that whole freeway was supposed to be completely reconstructed, and all that money went to Pleasant Prairie back in the day, I think, for Foxconn or something, I'm told. I don't know if that's true, but, or Drexel or something, I don't know. But, we're going to have a lot of traffic on 894 now that 94 is under construction. Everyone is gonna be bypassing the city, so it's not gonna, the traffic's not gonna get better there. And as I drive it almost every day, by the Hale interchange over there in between 76th Street and 84th Street, it's already a mess. In the morning, it's backed up, the on-ramp from Highway 100 all the way through that thing where they're merging into 894. So I would hope that they finally get to
It
the
would be
Hale
nice-
interchange at
It'd
some
be
point.
nice to have the freeway operating properly so the traffic wasn't on Layton.
I mean, and don't get me,
I thought
I
it
know
was
we're
me.
discussing this a little bit, but when you
Face him, when you face the
I,
mayor,
I
we
moved
can't-
it, I moved it now,
I
so.
thought it was just me, but it's not.
I'll just nod my head.
I can move my wife.
So they shouldn't shut down the freeway and direct all of that traffic through, down Layton Avenue. I mean, that's really a bad idea. I understand it's the most expeditious thing to do when you're an engineer, but it's not a good thing to do.
I agree, they shouldn't do that.
No.
The Jake breaks are obnoxious and they do it all the time on
Yeah.
Layton.
There's one guy that goes through, because I
There's a-
live up
I know
that
what
way
you-
now, and it's like every day at about 5:30, the guy must be coming back from his route, and he has to go through all 10 or 11 gears downward, so I don't know.
Yeah, there's one that does Layton Avenue from construction every day. We
Okay, any other aldermanic reports?
Just one, Mr. Mayor, just want to thank the DPW, they did a great job with the snowstorm. I got a couple calls that thanked me and the DPW. They also had a question, one of them had a question regarding the leaves. They said they tried to get as many leaves picked up as they can, but obviously the weather is what it is. And if the snow would go away, I believe they would start picking up leaves again.
They would try to if they can. So last year we had the snow, and then I think it melted, or maybe it was the year before, and they were still out there trying to, they devote one truck to that, basically. So people, and I try to say this in my newsletter and DPW, so we only have so many trucks and we only have so many drivers, and they both do the same, you know, they're either snow plowing or they're leaf collecting, right? And we try to, you know, blend the conversion to snow removal, but we do try to stay active with that. But there's nothing we can do about it now, at all, for the most part. Most of those are in your front yard now.
Or next
So-
to your driveway because they got snow blowed over there.
Yeah, so we'll hear about it in spring where people, yeah, but for now, I think they both they do a really good job.
Yeah, but they were pleased with the snow plowing.
Yep.
Yep, I heard a lot of praise for him too.
And the weird thing is leaves are falling later than they used to. We used to stop leaf collection right around the middle of November because the leaves had been off the trees. And now the leaves are staying on, and the oak leaves especially, into mid-December. Some of them still haven't fallen,
April sometimes.
right?
Oh,
Yeah, so
Why
anyways.
is that, I wonder?
All right, we got all that. I have no announcements. Tax bills are going out on between, I hope I'm gonna get this wrong, the 7th and the 13th sometime, they're gonna be going out. That's what I've been, but don't quote me on that. Call Paula to make sure. But all that stuff's in order. No appointments under I. Under J, new business. J1, approve applications for 2025, 2026. Is there a motion to confirm?
I'll make a motion to confirm with,
Approve, subject to all the
all
stuff.
the,
Motion by Aker, second by Bailey. All in favor?
I,
All opposed, motion carries. Item J2, the fire chief or Weber were going to be here tonight. I didn't think they needed to be. This is an agreement. Discussion decision to approve an intergovernmental cooperation with the Milwaukee Fire Department for the purpose of repair and maintenance of fire rescue and emergency equipment and materials. This isn't for all of it. This is for when it's needed. It is the most effective, cost-effective alternative. in the event that they have the,
Didn't we do that last year?
I thought we did, but.
This is
manual
Milwaukee
I don't know.
repairing ours or us?
It's the Milwaukee repairing ours. So there were a couple situations already where their parts inventory that was obsolete or something was very beneficial to us. And I was talking to Greendale, and most of the suburban departments are doing this. It's on 90th and something Capitol where they do it. All of our stuff is essentially brand new right now, so I can't imagine that they're going to be fixing a whole bunch of stuff. But even on normal maintenance kind of items, it's less expensive at their hourly rates than it would be to do it elsewhere, so.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the intergovernmental cooperation agreement with Milwaukee.
Second.
By Castor, second by Bailey, would you call?
Alderperson Juzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Under item J3, discussion decision to approve a resolution adopting a relocation order and easement exhibits for project 2410. This is from 68th Street to 62nd Street. This is a Layton sanitary sewer reroute phase 2. I think you guys at Public Works know about this, but there's a sewer that goes under our freeway. That's not a good thing, and we need to kind of get it fixed. And this is an expensive sort of project, and this is just a part of that. So
If it goes, it's going to be a bad thing.
if it goes, it will be a very, very bad thing.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Person Drzwicki, second by Alderperson Akers. Any discussion, questions? Carl's looking at me like, what is this? Did you, no, you weren't looking at me like that? Would you please call?
Alderperson Juzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Items for future agenda, Christmas.
I would like at some point to formally request a controlled light at the corner of 124th and Layton.
A light?
Controlled light, like
We
stop
can,
lights.
we can create
going in.
we can create a resolution for
They
that,
went in
right?
temporarily.
There were, so just along those things and not discussing it too much here, this DOT had put traffic signals at 124th and Layton, which I think people have been asking for decades. They had it down to pretty much a science, I think, when they put it in, and it actually worked really well. There is always the deceleration problem coming off the freeway onto Layton, but even that, we had speed measuring equipment and all that stuff there to see how it worked, and it worked really well. When their project was over, they removed the lights, and now it's back to stop signs, or I think, right?
Yeah, it is.
I couldn't, I don't remember.
It's a bottleneck without the control.
But it worked, and clearly they can do it.
Yeah.
So we should create I think creating a resolution, and
Please.
at the Board of Public Works probably, through the proper channels,
Thank
is
you.
a good thing to do.
I thought
Right?
of an announcement that we didn't mention Saturday. Don't we have a holiday tree lighting
Yes, we have a holiday tree lighting this Saturday
at Conkle Park?
at Conkle Park.
Is it at
Encourage you all.
6:30-ish, I think?
I can't remember, I think so, 6:30.
What was
It's
the
probably-
question? I
Holiday
can't.
The holiday
Yeah, I
tree.
know, but she
Yeah.
just asked a question. We couldn't hear it.
I think it's at 6:30. If you look at the Recreator or the.
That starts at 2, but I don't know if it said when the tree lighting is. I
Yeah,
may
it's
be-
got to be dark.
Anytime after 4.
Yeah,
Holiday tree lighting 2 to 6.
Yeah, see, 2
Okay.
to 6.
okay.
And it gets really small, I can't read it.
So if we can, I don't remember where it is, when it is.
Well, there's all kinds of stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, so I encourage everybody to go.
Oh, and then we have, starting the 15th through the 18th, Santa's coming to town.
Santa's coming to town again. I think we
Yeah,
mentioned that
yeah.
at the last council meeting. It's really hard to book them this time of year, so we got Hugh Jackman today, and we got Santa for almost a week. It doesn't get better than that.
No.
Anything else?
Can we make a motion to adjourn?
We could do that at
Um,
7:24.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Alderperson Akers, second by Alderperson Bailey, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. If you could turn